I thanked him for his military service and the fact that he ran a very tough campaign, the toughest I've had in all the years I've been in the United States Senate. Thank you, Admiral Franklin. Thank you, Pat Grassley, for introducing me. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Iowa. Thanks all of you for believing in me. I believe in you and the great state of Iowa, and I believe in America, and more importantly, America's the unique nation it is, a nation of hope and promise of freedom for generations to come. You know, we're living in a midst of disruption, a midst of frustration, of transformation, of deeply held and vastly different points of view in America. You heard what happened in the presidential campaign, that the Democrats and Biden wanted to transform America. You and I want to preserve America. Tonight, we celebrate freedom of thought, freedom of speech, the open discourse and disagreement that our system allows, and independent expression, and the power that comes through the ballot box. The people have spoken tonight. In America, we respect, revere, and reflect the voice and the will of the American people. We respect, revere, and reflect the will of the people in sending a message to Washington each and every election that happens. This election, Americans want to return to energy independence. Americans want border security. Americans want the political bias out of the Department of Justice and the FBI. What they want is equal application of law. Americans want our law enforcement supported, and they want the blue to fight the crime, and we're with the blue. We're not for defunding the police. We are, and every time we see somebody in blue, we ought to say thank you for keeping the peace. Now, Americans want the reckless spending in Washington, D.C. to end. Americans, in other words, want us to move in all these directions because they want a strong and peaceful society and a strong economy. Now, we've been on a fast track to financial disaster. Now, it will be a path back to fiscal sanity. We'll get there. We'll get there by continuing to listen to the American people and to common sense Iowans. So I thank you for your trust in me over a long period of time. I'm in a position to do a lot for Iowa. I love Iowans. I love working for the people of Iowa. And when I'm back in the new Senate, I'll be number one in the Senate. Which simply means that Iowans going to be number one on my agenda. You've hired me to work for 6 more years for you, and I take that responsibility to heart, and I promise to work hard for you. As I told you, Admiral Franken was gracious, and he's called to me earlier, as I just reported to you. I assured him, and I want to assure all of you, I will work hard for every Iowan for the next 6 years and for those that didn't support me in the election. Iowans are Iowans. As far as I'm concerned, nothing divides me when I listen to the American people. I mean to the Iowa people. Listening to them whether they're Republican or Democrat. When I tour the 99 counties, I don't ask anybody are they a Republican or Democrat or independent. They can set the agenda, and I'll answer their questions or listen to their complaints. The principle, that principle is fundamental to my service, and I will never change. I want to thank my staff who have been introduced to you, my staff over there, and then my campaign staff over here. These are the people over here, the people that made the election possible, but it's the people over here that made it easier to get elected when they served the people of Iowa in the Grassley fashion. And you need to know that there's one person over here. Jen Hines, would you wave your hand? Come out here. Just a little bit. I don't think she's taken more than a one-day vacation at a time, if at all, but in the last 2 or 3 years, she's been in every county with me, holding these town meetings. And of course, over here, you think, well, not just over here, the campaign staff, but all the volunteers. I'll bet everybody in this room has probably volunteered one way or the other for me, and it's the people like you that have made this victory possible. So many people did so much. Thank you for believing in my campaign and for believing what we can do together for the people of Iowa. Now